So it's now official, after 14 years of the Model S and the Model X being in production from Tesla, they've now officially announced, as of a few days ago, that they're going to be stopping production. It seems crazy to be even saying that out loud, but it is what it is, and it's one of those big decisions that Tesla have recently made. So in this video today, it's going to be a very quick one, but I'm just going to talk through the reasons why they've decided to make this decision and when it's going to be going ahead. Hi, my name's Ollie and welcome back to Tesla Unlocked. So you did hear me right at the beginning. The Model S and the Model X are going to be finishing production from Q2 onwards of 2026, which is actually very, very soon. The main reason behind this is because over the past few years, the year-on-year growth for the Model S and the Model X has been down around 40% year-on-year, which is not great, and it makes total sense why Tesla have decided to put a stop to the Model S and Model X. It is a real shame. Obviously, they've been going for around 14 years. Well, they were announced 14 years ago, and it's just going to be quite sad to see them go, to be honest, because they are the two kind of staple vehicles of Tesla. And I remember when I was younger, I think I probably went over to Cribbs Causeway in Bristol or something like that, and I think Tesla had a pop-up there, and that would have been around 2013, 2014 time maybe. I remember they had a Model S there, and I remember it very vividly, just sitting in the driver's seat and looking at that massive screen and just thinking, gosh, at the time we just did not have anything like that in the UK at all. And we still don't really, to be honest. Obviously, we've got newer companies now like BYD have come in and they've got big screens and things like that. But at the time, it was just something that we'd never seen before. And it kind of got everyone very excited and everyone was kind of hyped up about it. So yeah, it was a very big deal. Those two cars are definitely the main staple ones of Tesla for sure, and it's going to be really sad to see them go, but it's an important decision that Tesla have made and they're obviously going to stick to it, and it comes into place from Q2 of 2026 onwards. Obviously, for everyone in the UK, it's not going to really come as a bit of a shock. If you guys kind of regularly look at the Tesla website, you would have seen that over the last kind of year or two that it's been quite difficult for people in the UK to get their hands on a brand new Model S or X. The main reason for this, obviously, is that they weren't really selling as many Model S and Model X's as they probably would have liked in the UK. And so on the website, it said a type of thing where it was like, please inquire if you want to see more or something like that. So they didn't have any inventory at all, and they weren't really kind of mass producing or pumping new Model S or X's into the UK. So I imagine that the sales numbers were very low, and they just kind of decided it's not really worth it unless somebody specifically inquires about a Model S or X. So yeah, for people in the UK, it's not really going to be a shock, but obviously it's, decision that they've made, and it's mainly going to be affecting everyone in the US, because obviously the Model S and X currently is in full swing of production in the US, but that's going to be coming to a stop around Q2 of this year, which is going to be very, very soon. The main reason why Tesla have decided to put a stop to the production of S and X is because they want to place more of their focus and attention on AI and robotics. This makes perfect sense with everything FSD related going on at the moment. In the US, it's very much in full swing. It's obviously still FSD supervised, so you obviously need to be in the driver's seat and kind of paying attention to make sure it doesn't make any mistakes. But overall in the US, it's almost flawless, I would say. I've watched a few recent videos of people testing it out and, putting it through its paces, and basically it's just not really struggling with that much anymore. So it's very, very impressive to see that. Obviously in the UK, we don't have FSD supervised, which is still a shame. Obviously UK regulations play a huge part in that, in terms of the delaying of that being implemented into the UK. So fingers crossed, that might be coming soon, might be coming this year or 2027. We're not really sure, but we're keeping an eye out for it for sure. I was actually in London last weekend and I was walking down Regent Street and a Waymo went past and I was kind of like, whoa, okay, I'd heard about it, but didn't realize that they had actually started full-on testing that in London. So that was quite cool to see. But obviously, Waymo's tech compared to Tesla's tech is very different. Waymo is all LiDAR sensors, things like that, whereas Tesla FSD is full vision based, which is obviously better. So I totally understand why Tesla now want to focus more on AI and robotics. Obviously they've got Optimus as well. So, you know, they're going to be in full swing with production of Optimus. For me personally, I can't really imagine having one of them in my home with me now, doing things and tidying up, and it just seems a bit weird to me, and I don't know how I'd feel about it, but I imagine that some people would be okay with it. But for me personally, it seems a bit odd. Even if they are priced at a kind of reasonable amount, it still would probably feel a bit weird to me, but that's just my personal opinion. Finally, the last thing I want to say is that if you do have a Model S or X currently, I would thoroughly suggest, obviously it's not financial advice, but you might want to hold on to that S or X, because you never know, in a few years time they might be worth a bob or two for sure. Obviously they are the kind of main two vehicles that Tesla started with, kind of, and so obviously longer term they might become collector type of vehicles, who knows. But if I had a 2025 or 2026 version of the Model S or X, I know that a lot of people in the US would definitely have that, with that lovely new blue color. And also if you have a plaid version as well, I would definitely hold on to that, because I definitely think that the value is going to increase over time and they're going to be considered as like collector type vehicles. So if you do have them, hold on to them, and they might be worth something in the future. You never know. So it's been a very quick one today. I just wanted to highlight those changes that are coming up soon. Doesn't really affect us much in the UK, but it does affect people in the US. So I just wanted to highlight those important changes that are going to be coming up soon. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a very quick one, but if you have enjoyed it, please do like, comment your thoughts below. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, please do subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the latest videos that are going to be coming out. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.